Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down, James. At their own 27-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take shell and let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain?
Down. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. That's caught downfield. Dog. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Ready. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard.
Ready. Hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
I'm a dive about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much, I made the type of mouth. But I'm one away from that like a route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. 60 reps. 60
In
reps.
motion goes Dom. No chance at all. He'll go down. Jordan Davis. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Set. Black 40.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Hut, hut.
Go play action with Love. The throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and long.
Strike blue. Check hunt. Check white. Blue 32. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Melf. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's another.
Well, 3rd and 19. No problem. They pick it up on 3rd and long. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 10. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got to be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Red 38.
They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Yellow 22.
The man in motion is Watson. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there, short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop. On play action, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
First and 10. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Ready?
On play action, his throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to the air, it's run. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts will try it again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Packers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He finds Jahan Dotson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Catch made there. That's Smith. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
To throw is Hurts. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 46-yard line.
Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Parker. He is knocked down, Parker. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Again, Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. It's taking on defenders, traveling forward. A pickup of 5. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the lines. 4th down coming up. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A 52-yard.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. It'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set. Set, hut. 45. Wide. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
7.
Let's go. 10 black.
Throwing is Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Here's Nixon on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. Now the screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught outside. It's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly. They'll try and run right on the option. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, Hurts. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike, and to cap it off, it's a simple read option, but for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball, and by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Eagles will open up a 6-point lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
This one, up top for Dobbs. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Hurts. Fires complete to Harrison Bryant. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now it's Dillon. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Back at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. He's to the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Williams now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was moved down by Javon Bullard. A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
A second down throw for Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, it's Hurts. Open man left side. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Down. Red 38. .52 blaster. 10 cycles. 43 rail. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go. Flight blue 32. Ready?
A second down throw for Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. And that is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, you're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 32-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. To throw on second down is Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Third and long for Hurts. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The last thing you want to do here, Mike, in third and mile is make a bad situation worse. Get the ball out of your hand, pick up as much yardage as you can, and just think about it as adding to that fourth down punt. But they take a sack, and now it's 4th and 2 miles.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At the 46
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10, black one. Hut.
Here's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready up.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Ready. Look, hut.
They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Melf. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here later?
I can't believe he caught that. That shit under investigation.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
Blue check. Set. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Last time out Green Bay, it'll be their 2nd. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. A quick slant, look in by Watson. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. They'll go with Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. So it's a win for the Packers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
I'm in a tunnel.